Life is inherently unpredictable. It throws curveballs when we least expect them. Misfortunes befall us, often through no fault of our own. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the seeming randomness of it all. We crave control in a world that often feels chaotic. This is where Stoicism enters the picture. This ancient philosophy, developed in Greece and Rome, offers a powerful toolkit for navigating life's turbulence. Stoicism doesn't promise to eliminate life's challenges. Instead, it teaches us to master our internal world so we can weather any storm. Imagine a still point in a raging hurricane. That is the Stoic aim, to cultivate an inner peace that remains unshaken, no matter what life throws our way. This isn't about passive acceptance, it's about actively choosing how we respond to external events. By understanding and applying Stoic principles, we can transform our relationship with adversity. We can move from a place of reactivity to a place of empowered, reasoned response. This is the path to true inner peace. Stoicism recognizes the unpredictable nature of life. We can't control the weather, the stock market, or the actions of others. Yet we often fixate on these externals, causing ourselves unnecessary anxiety and suffering. The Stoics argue that our power lies in our minds. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Men are disturbed not by things but by the view which they take of them." This is a fundamental Stoic principle. Suffering is not inherent in external events, but in our interpretation of them. Consider this. Two people lose their jobs. One falls into despair, consumed by anxiety about the future. The other sees it as an opportunity for a fresh start, a chance to pursue a new path. Same event, different interpretations, vastly different outcomes. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, judgments, and reactions. By mastering our minds, we gain mastery over our emotional well-being. We become architects of our inner experience, no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. Central to Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle encourages us to divide the world into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. Worrying about things outside our control is futile, like trying to stop the rain with our bare hands. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his personal journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of the dichotomy of control. Instead of dwelling on things we cannot change, Stoicism encourages us to focus our energy on what we can influence, our thoughts, actions, and responses. By aligning our efforts with this principle, we conserve precious energy and direct it towards what truly matters. Remember, while we cannot control the cards we are dealt in life, we can choose how we play our hand. This is where our power lies, and this is where we find true freedom. Imagine a muscle growing stronger through resistance training. Stoicism views resilience in a similar light. We build mental resilience not by avoiding challenges, but by embracing them. Seneca, a Roman Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." This quote reminds us that endings are not failures, but opportunities for growth and new beginnings. The Stoics advocated for voluntary discomfort, intentionally exposing themselves to difficult situations to strengthen their resilience. This could involve fasting, sleeping on the floor, or taking cold showers. The goal wasn't self-punishment, but preparation for life's inevitable hardships. By regularly stepping outside our comfort zones, we develop the mental fortitude to face adversity with courage and grace. We learn to adapt, improvise, and overcome obstacles, emerging stronger and more capable with each challenge we conquer. Section 5. Taming Destructive Emotions. The Power of Mindfulness. Emotions are powerful forces. Unchecked, they can lead us down destructive paths. Anger can escalate into rage, fear into paralysis, and sadness into despair. Stoicism offers tools to manage these emotions effectively. Mindfulness is a key Stoic practice. It involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we become aware of our emotions as they arise, we can choose how to respond to them, rather than being ruled by them. Imagine being caught in a rip current. Fighting against it will only exhaust us. The Stoic approach is to stay calm, conserve energy, and swim parallel to the shore until we break free. Similarly, when negative emotions surface, mindfulness allows us to observe them without being swept away. We can acknowledge their presence, understand their root cause, and choose a response that aligns with our values and goals. Section 6. Living in accordance with nature. Finding our place. The Stoics believed in living in harmony with the natural order of the universe. This doesn't necessarily mean abandoning modern life and retreating to the wilderness. It's about recognizing our place in the grand scheme of things. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This quote emphasizes the importance of aligning our actions with our values, living with integrity and purpose. When we embrace this principle, we let go of the need to control everything, accepting that some things are simply beyond our grasp. This acceptance brings a sense of tranquility, allowing us to focus on what we can influence, our own actions and choices. Living in accordance with nature also means recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings. We are not isolated individuals, but part of a larger web of life. This understanding fosters empathy, compassion, and a sense of shared humanity. Section 7. The Stoic Trifecta. Perception, Action, Will. Stoicism can be distilled into three interconnected elements: perception, action, and will. These elements work together to guide us towards a life of virtue and inner peace. Perception refers to how we see the world around us. The Stoics encourage us to cultivate a clear and objective perspective, free from distortions caused by our emotions or biases. Action involves aligning our behavior with our values and principles. It's about making choices that are consistent with our understanding of what is good and right. Will encompasses our capacity for acceptance and resilience. It's about embracing what we cannot control and focusing our energy on what we can influence. By mastering these three elements, we develop a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges with wisdom and grace. We learn to respond to adversity with strength, clarity, and purpose. Section 8. From Ancient Wisdom to Modern Life, Stoicism in Action. While Stoicism originated centuries ago, its principles remain remarkably relevant in today's world. In fact, many high achievers and thought leaders credit Stoicism for their success and resilience. Consider the entrepreneur facing setbacks and rejections. Stoicism reminds them to focus on their efforts and learn from their mistakes rather than dwelling on factors outside their control. Or the athlete striving for peak performance. Stoicism teaches them to embrace the challenges of training, knowing that discomfort is often the price of growth. Even in our daily lives, Stoicism offers valuable guidance. Stuck in traffic? Use the time to practice mindfulness or reflect on your day. Facing a difficult conversation? Approach it with reason and composure, seeking to understand rather than to judge. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its adaptability. Its principles can be applied by anyone, regardless of their background, beliefs, or circumstances. Section 9. Embrace the Stoic Path, a call to inner peace. The world can feel like a chaotic and unpredictable place. It's easy to get caught up in the drama, the anxiety, and the endless pursuit of things outside our control. Stoicism offers a different path, a path to inner peace and fulfillment. It's a path that requires effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to challenge our assumptions. But the rewards are immeasurable. By embracing Stoic principles, we develop a resilient spirit, a clear mind, and a heart filled with gratitude and purpose. Start small. Practice mindfulness for a few minutes each day. Reflect on the dichotomy of control. Challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. As you incorporate these practices into your life, you'll gradually experience the transformative power of Stoicism. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today, and begin your journey towards a life of greater peace, purpose, and fulfillment.